Hi, this is Kitt Wakeley, and this is my road to the Grammys. I started out in Tulsa, Oklahoma, typical orphanage, just like you would see in the early movies where all the beds are lined up on each side of the wall. But after that, we started going to foster homes. We weren't at each one too long. We were at a kind of a farm-to-table foster home, which was pretty interesting because you might be feeding your pig that day, and the next day you're wondering where it's at, having bacon. You know, a lot of people don't realize when you start to get attached to someone, the foster parents, from home to home, and then someone comes and gets you and takes you to another foster home, there's some trauma there. So when someone comes and gets your sister, and it's just her going, you're a little in shock because it's always been you two. I just remember the social worker picking her up in her arms. They hand her this paper bag of her items. And I was telling someone not too long ago, I cannot stand the sound of paper bags anymore. It's just haunting. And I remember, her leaving thinking, oh dear God, I'm on my own now. But the beauty of that story is clearly my sister said something to someone. Because within a few hours, however long it may have been, the police were at the door and they took me from that home. And I thought, wow, my sister, in my opinion, truly saved my life. The home, my last foster home, which was right after the abusive home, was a beautiful family just outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Very loving. That's where I did experience live music. I did experience, someone picking up a guitar every day and playing. And I had no idea that might be an influence one day. But I do remember everyone, that was the time to bond and spend time with family. This is my first nomination, and how the history of and journey, it does come from my life experiences. And as I was writing music along the way, I would come up with songs that specifically identified with points in my life. And somehow I think the journey of my entire life came to fruition the day that we get to see and hear our name announced as a nominee.
For Best Classical Compendium, the nominees are An Adoption Story.
Obviously, you make music for the art. And if you're not making it for the art, the privilege of something like a Grammy is just not going to happen. So having the affirmation of my peers means that they listened to my music, they understood it, they appreciated it, and you've worked so hard for all these years. We all put our feelings on our sleeve as creatives to say, okay, here it is. And for this moment to happen, where your peers put you in a spot to say, you're nominated, is overwhelming on so many emotional levels for all these years of so much hard work.